So it turns out I should have checked the battery before I brought this down, or maybe charged it overnight or something. Hey, what up and welcome to another episode of Creased. Now, I ain't been to Sydney in a minute, so I had a free day. Let's do that. Alright, so I ain't been down to Sydney in a minute. I ain't got nothing happening right now, so we might as well go. We're heading to the city. I want to see the white cement lows in person and probably try them on because they're sitting everywhere, I'm told. That, and look, if InQ's got my size in those lucky green 2s and they're still 130, can't say no to that. Outside of that, I don't think there's too much that's been dropped or whatever. But yeah, we'll go check out the outlets maybe too. Alright, let's go do that. I'll be taking this camera. I don't know how much I'll be doing with this camera because the whole holding this out and doing all that, it's weird, but we'll see. You never know, we might run into Rorks too. I think he's in the city, so let's go. Actually, I thought of one more. Asics Gel NYC. There's a bunch of new colorways. The black and white one looks sick. Maybe with the lace swap. Let's pause this podcast. Yeah, that's probably about it. Yeah, I'm probably more keen for the NYCs than anything. Let's go. Let's suss it out. So it turns out I should have checked the battery before I brought this down, or maybe charged it overnight or something. But yeah, she did. So no camera. Names and numbers on jerseys, it's not really that fancy. They're talking about customization, but
say, where did he go wrong?
Nike has overestimated people's love of soccer.
Say, where did he go wrong? 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 Say, where did say, where did
First off, we went to Nike George Street. I knew that they were doing a big soccer thing. I thought it'd be just on one level, not all three. It was all three. And look, I feel like they overestimated people's love of soccer in Australia because
And look, I was like, righto, we're here. Maybe this is a chance I can get a bunch of like England merch that I always see on the website. I can see it, try it on. They didn't have nothing in my size in England. Even when we went to Pitt Street Mall, there was none of the English gear in my size, so can't really do nothing there. Did pick up the Australian 3-pack socks. I thought they were cool as fuck. I mean, it was $35 for 3 pairs. Kind of crazy. And then look, I had to get the white cements because I tried them on. They're super comfy. I always love Jordan 1 lows, but they're just not comfortable. These are a lot more comfortable. So you can call them a brick. They literally look like a brick, but I like them. I'm a fan. So went to Foot Locker, InQ. I hoped that they'd have the lucky green Jordan 2s. I'm sweating profusely. I wore a jumper to jeans. I maybe shouldn't have done all that, but it is what it is. What do we got? 6 more minutes of my parking. So yeah, we went to InQ. No lucky green 2s. They had the crepe, the black and grey crepe Air Max 1s, but only in size 7. So I'm gonna have to get them on Sneaker Dunk. Where else did we go? JD Sport, they're like, yep, we've moved here, but where they've moved, they haven't opened yet. So I assume they'll be doing a green opening for that, and there'll be a million people camped out. But right now, we're gonna go to Supply, see what they got. They always got something lurking about. We'll go there. Then I'm gonna go to the Bulldog store because they've got a couple things that I want from there. Then we might go see Rocks and we'll review these shoes when we get home, whatever that is. It's Origin night, you never know. I might just stay down here and watch it, but yeah, it's crazy, man. Like, oh, the other thing I saw was the black, grey Jordan 1 High. So they put the suede on it, but then just made the leather really shit. So you think, oh yeah, they're going with really nice quality materials, but the actual white leather, really, really plasticky. So otherwise I would have got them, but yeah, not for me. So we did go to Supply, not much there, but the BMW decided not to start. So now I'm ringing around for roadside assistance. Got some mob coming in within the next 30. Who knew the battery was in the boot? I didn't. So I'll have to run a new battery or something, but get a jump, go home. I ain't been to Nike in a minute. They don't do the paper bags anymore. They do these joints. $3. I probably am gonna do it every time, but man, I feel like they want you to rock up with one of these ready to shop, but that's just not gonna happen. Oh, one thing, there was like a street team for Listerine. I'm like, yo, I think I'm out actually at the moment. Let me just grab one. And then as I'm walking away, old mate goes, here, have another one. I'm like, yo, what are you trying to say? And he just laughed. And that was my hope. A little bit of a giggle, but they had these Australian socks. Australian Nike, we got EOS down the side there. Each individual one is different, so that was cool. I get bullied by you guys for my sock game. People telling me I need to get on stance and all this, so I've been expanding a little bit more outside of my comfort zone lately. We'll see what we can do with them, but there was a purchase in a 10.5. Usually I can't get a half size in some Jordans, but I got a 10.5. Some of you might call this a brick, I don't know. I just wanted to try it on and see if it was more comfortable than a normal Jordan 1 low, and it was. So we got the white cement lows. I said these are something I'm gonna need to see in person. Once I saw them in person, I'm like, yeah, they're not bad. Let me try them on. If they're comfortable, they're coming home. They're comfortable. I personally would prefer the white than the black, but look, we'll just take it. I still think as well, like if they had like a little red logo down there that said Supreme, you guys would be going nuts for these. But as it is, every store that I went to, these were sitting. Kind of like the Panda Dunks right now. The one thing that Nike George Street had, they didn't have like any Jordans, Nothing like that, but they had plenty of Panda Dunks, so I feel like the hype's dead on them. Kind of like the 550s too with New Balance, but one of the other things I was looking for was the Asics Gel NYC, and everywhere I went they didn't have my size, so that might be the new wave. I'm definitely checking for them in certain colorways, but yeah. We got some B-roll, or you're seeing B-roll right now, whatever I've decided, but for me, I think this will be, like I said with the high, I feel like in a couple of years, people will be like, man, I was sleeping on them. Maybe a Kardashian or a Travis, or somebody puts these to feet. Maybe Kanye puts these to feet in a little FU to Adidas, and then like you guys go, oh wait, these are actually cool. But for me, I like it, man. I wish I'd seen the Lucky Green 2s down there at InQ though. 130 bucks. It just doesn't feel the same if you do it online. But let me know what you think. What did you think about the Nike George Street situation? They're going all in on soccer, and to me, even though I'm like English heritage, I don't really care about soccer like that. I just don't. The gear looks fly, and I would have like grabbed some pieces if they were there, but they didn't have nothing in my size. It is what it is. But this has been another episode of Creased. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. We'll be back twice a week. Peace.